Hey Sagittarius, this is your Astro Tarot reading for the month of May, and there's going to be some serious things happening in love and romance for you. You are in a serious cycle of love and romance this month. And before we get into the details, I want to give you a general reading for the month of May to see what situations are coming your way. What situations are coming your way? Let me just tell you, on the 9th, Pluto, the planet of power, transformation, rebirth, is going to be in your house of the mind. What does this mean? That means your thoughts are going to be serious. You are not playing games. You get some serious mindset energy. You are going to be able to communicate on a totally different level. You talk better with those around you. Your thoughts are more focused, and there is a greater amount of retaining information. So let me just say to you, if you've had problems with making decisions in the past, you are going to not have that problem this month when Pluto goes retrograde in your house of the mind. Pluto is about power. It's about digging deeper. It's about finding out things and figuring out things that you didn't know before or even knew that you had an answer to. You are going to be able to resolve things quickly, and you are going to come up with some very inventive ways of making money. Your money situation, the power of making money, is going to be empowered when the planet of power enters into your house of communication. You're going to make some solid decisions. You're going to make a decision one way or another about some situation that's been bothering you. I have to ask you, Pluto, is there some decision that you've been wanting to make but didn't have the information or the inkling to make a decision one way or the other? Well, Pluto is going to be there to push you forward, because it's going to be sending information into your mindset, and it's going to allow you to make a decision that's going to be very favorable for yourself. One thing too, your power of attraction. You're going to start meeting very interesting, powerful, informative people. People will be inspiring you. Your conversations are going to be on point. People are going to want to talk to you. There's going to be an exchange of ideas. You have something you want to say, and people want to listen to you. And also, there's an interaction of information that can be very empowering to you. Let's get some information cards on Pluto, the planet of power, entering into your house of the mind on the 9th. What does Pluto want you to know? Pluto is about controlling and seeing what is beneath levels and finding out things that you didn't know before and figuring things out. Here we go. First card. Opportunities beckon. Well, let me say, you're going to figure out that there's some opportunities that you have overlooked, because Pluto will be retrograde. It's going to allow you to go over some messages, some conversations, some interactions that you may have overlooked before, and it's going to let an opportunity open into your life, Sagittarius. An opportunity can open into your life and bring you some sort of information that you were not aware of before. Yes, let's get another information card or clarity card on that Pluto in your house of the mind. Here we go. Confront your fears. Is there something that you've been not wanting to deal with? A person, a thing, a situation. You know how you just don't have the energy to deal with something that's been aggravating? Guess what? Pluto is power. Pluto is control. Pluto likes to root out stuff. Pluto is ruthless. If you got an enemy and you are confronted this month, they better be careful, because the things that you're going to say to them is going to be ruthless. You are going to confront an enemy, and you're going to put something on their mind, and they're going to wish they didn't come your way, because Sagittarians are known for being honest. So imagine honesty with ruthlessness, and oh my God, your enemies can't stand a chance. You're going to do them in. You're going to do them in with that Pluto. Your mind is strong. You're powerful. Your tongue is powerful. Your speech is powerful. And you're going to let somebody know exactly what you feel, and you're not going to feel any way about it, okay? Win or lose, that's the way you feel. You're going to let somebody know something that they should know. You're going to put some truth on somebody's head. Sagittarius, you are going to put some truth on somebody's head, and we're going to see if they can, let's see if they can last, okay? There's some truth coming to somebody that's messing with you, or needing to put something, set something straight to somebody this month. Okay, let's talk about, we're talking about speech, we're talking about communication. Let's talk about your job. What is going on with your work? Because Mercury, the planet of communication, is going to be in your house of work. So let's talk about job. Let's see what's going on. Boom, Mercury. Okay, this is the boss situation. There's going to be some success. You're going to be inspired. These are very good cards. Well, you got some great cards here. And you know what's going to happen? Because Mercury is about communication and it's about thinking. And you may have, there's a mindset that you're going to have regarding your work, that you're going to take the lead. You're going to be the leader. You're not going to be pushed around. You're going to take steps to make things happen for you in a powerful way. You're going to want good things to happen regarding your work and your employment. You don't want to work like a dog. You're tired of working like a dog. You want to work smart, not hard. And there's going to be some success coming in your way in terms of changing the dynamics of your work relationship, Let's get a few cards on Mercury, the planet of communication, in your house of work. Here we go. Have faith in your dreams. What is it that you want to do? What ideal job do you want? What are you trying to go after? What path can you take to get closer to your dream? That is what Mercury wants you to know. That's what Mercury wants you to know. Think about after the 10th. Communication is key. You may need to have to talk with your boss or talk with somebody on the job or talk to coworkers or talk to someone in your profession to find out the better way to get to where you want to go. Communication. Mercury is the planet of communication, and it's saying, you want to know? Ask. You got a question about something? Ask. You need some advice? Ask. There's somebody around you that they have the answers. You just have to ask the question. Okay? One more thing. How's your health? Because Mercury deals with the mind. Are you stressed out? You know, there could be some insecurity about what you do, your job. You know, you could have insecurity about how they treat you on your job. You may feel as though that you're about to lose your job. You may feel as though they're putting a lot of pressure on you about that job. Okay, Mercury wants you to take good care of your mental health too. Don't let people stress you out. If there's something going on, think about changing, getting some kind of adjustment. You know, like we were saying, you don't want to work hard, you want to work smart. You want to work smart, Sagittarius. Mercury on that job. Let's see, show the world the real you. Okay, you might have to step out, do something different, go get a different job, get a second job, get an alternative job, get some other ways to make some money. You don't have to be put down, misused, mistreated, abused, stressed out. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. One more card on Mercury. You and your loved ones are safe. So this is talking about your income. Don't worry about it. Maybe it's time for you to step out and start looking for a secondary job, a part-time job. More ways to make more money to make sure that you and your household will be safe under these stressful economic situations these days. Okay, well, there is a full moon on the 12th, and that full moon is in your house of intuition. Ooh, that is powerful. That is powerful, Sagittarius. The full moon reveals things. Something that's been blocking you, you're going to get a chance to take a look at and realize, and you're going to say, I'm tired of this thing blocking me. You're going to start looking for information, ways out, better ways to conduct your life, ways around your circumstances, getting rid of habits. You know, if you got a habit, a secret, something that you're holding on to, you're going to be trying to find a way to get away from it. You're going to be looking for inspiration. You're going to try to deal with secrets, those things that you've been hiding and not being, just kind of like pushing aside. Oh, I'll get to it another day. No, the time has come for you to deal with it right now, because that full moon is going to deal with those things that have disappointed you in your life, those things that have held you back, those relationships that have disappointed you, those friendships that have betrayed you, those people that have promised you things that didn't keep their promises, or you didn't keep a promise to yourself, your addictions, your habits. You will be confronting them during this full moon, and you're going to get better. You're going to get better. You might need to rest away from a few things. Rest. Get away from something, someone, or some matter. Take a break. What do you feel is wearing you out, tearing you down, worrying you to death? Taking all your energy. Take a break, Sagittarius. That full moon allows you to take a break, and this is going to be wonderful. Let's get some clarity cards on that full moon. Get some clarity cards on the full moon. Here we go. Full moon, sorrow. Okay, you may have to shed a few tears about a relationship that you need to walk away from, or something that you have done to yourself that you are ashamed of, or something that you have allowed to grow in your life, into your life, and you just know it's not good. Sorrow. Cry. Get it out. Confront it. Have a good cry. Stop crying and get over it. Okay, action. Once you cry about it, get on your feet and start moving. Here we go. Intensity. Intensity means to be empowered by what it is that you want to change in your life. Your intuition will tell you this has got to go, that has got to go, and this is what needs to stay and grow. Yes. In terms of your life, Sagittarius, in terms of your life, and one more card for that full moon, Thunderbolt. You're going to hit somebody with some truth. Boom! Somebody going to be hit with some truth, or you might be hit with the truth in terms of what it is that you are doing to sabotage your life. Get ready for the truth to come one way or the other. One way or the other, Sagittarius. Oh, yes. And there's going to be some other things happening. Now, let's talk about love, because you got a lot of love cards. You got to get your love game together. So let's talk about for realness and being serious. Because the planet Saturn is going to be walking into your house of romance on the 24th, and all those little frivolous, situations or situationships or, thruples or friends with benefits or people that you're with and you don't really love. That's coming to an end, because Saturn is going to say enough. You're going to be looking for a real love, a real heart, a real relationship. That you're going to be thinking about it. I don't need this. I don't need that. This person does not fulfill me. I'm wasting my time. It's time for you to stop being trapped by your pleasures. The sex is good. The money is good. The company is good. Trapped. Saturn's going to release you. Saturn is the planet of karma. And you're going to be released from those things that you feel bound by. And one thing Saturn is going to do is going to give you some ideas, all those talents that you have. You are going to be able to take those talents and maybe produce some money of your own and spend your money in better ways. You're going to overcome your addictions and those things that have you trapped and bound by pleasures. You're going to walk away from them. Yes, let's get some clarity cards on Saturn entering into your house of pleasure. On the 24th. So a lot of people are saying, I don't want Saturn in my house of pleasure. I want to have some fun. You know what? There's fun that's constructive and fun that's destructive. You can have fun that's constructive and fun that's destructive, and you don't want to be destroyed by something that you are doing. Door to the spirit. Time to pray. Time to manifest. Time to start saying your affirmations. It's time to get real about your spiritual life, not just your cardinal life, not just about those things that you are addicted to or tied to. Time to get real with the spirit. Time to change your life in some sort of way for the better, some sort of spiritual improvement. That is what Saturn is going to do for you. And if you're feeling all tied up, Saturn is going to, listen, either you're going to find a way out, around, or out, around, or you're going to figure out a way never to get tied up again, because that's what Saturn is going to do. It's going to find you a way out, but you're going to have to do it on your own. It could be your mind. It could be the way you think. It could be your attitude. It could be the fact that you can't make a decision. Back and forth and back and forth. Saturn is going to help you make a decision one way or the other, one way or the other. Now, let me just say there's going to be some other things happening in terms of commitment. You're going to want a commitment. You're going to want a strong commitment. You're going to want something that's real. On the 20th, the sun enters into your house of commitment. The sun is there, Mercury's there. You're going to have some conversation with somebody to see if you're on the same page. The new moon is on the 26th. Open a new door to love. Boom. Wow. This is abundance. Abundance of money, abundance of affection, things that you have not had in the past. You're going to be looking for a real relationship, something that you've been desiring. You're going to be moving forward, looking for somebody that's on the same intuitive page as yourself. Your spirit is going to say, this is the person, this is not the person. And you're going to pay attention to it. But one thing you're not going to do, you're not going to deal with a thief that's going to steal your energy, steal your heart, steal your mind. Get you all messed up in the head, telling you lies. This month, the energy thieves, the spiritual thieves, the emotional thieves will be eliminated thanks to the planet Saturn moving into your house of love and romance and taking care of business and clearing things out. Yes, Sagittarius, you are headed for a brand new life in your relationships and also regarding your work. So this has been your Astro Tarot reading for the month of May. And if you'd like to know what else is going on in your life, you can contact me at kimallen.com. That is kimallen.com.